I'm going to talk about all the tools and resources in the eToolKit. So on your home page, you're going to click on the green button, eToolKit. It will lead you to a blank page. And I'm so excited about this because I think that this is probably the resource that doesn't get really used at home because parents and students aren't really sure of what's in here and how to use them at home. So there's a bunch of buttons on the bottom that I'm just going to go over. This one is just for if you need to write anything on the blank page. This is the calculator tool, so your student can use a calculator tool. There's a stopwatch if they're trying to do things in a certain time. There's a timer, another timer, a protractor, and just a couple other tools. If anything on your screen won't disappear, if you don't know how to make it disappear, you can drag it to the trash. But otherwise, if that doesn't work, you can press this refresh button down on the bottom. Are you sure you want to clear objects and remove the eTools? You just click OK and it will remove any of the tools that you need. Backgrounds button. This is a great button to kind of create a background or create something in order for you to work with or work on. There are clocks, blank clocks that you can draw on. There are array building, geoboards, math boxes if you'd like to create your own math boxes at home. There's graphing paper, graphic organizers, geoboards, number grids, all these different types of things that you can use, Venn diagrams. But the thing that I'm most excited about, a lot of parents were asking how they can play the games that we play at school at home. You can click on this game button. You can pick one of the games that you would want to play at home. So if I wanted to do multiplication draw record sheet, I could click that. And it talks about, it shows you first round, second round, sum of products, round one, round two, round three. So this would be the exact sheet that we'd have printed off at school. Then this would be your background that you could record your answers on. If you go to your eTools, there's a bunch of tools that you can also use here, but there are our math card deck. So you don't have to have the cards that you have at home. So if you have card decks, elapsed time, shapes, array bingo, card deck for times, numbers, money, and then also everything math, which is what we use for our multiplications. You would pull the cards onto the page and you could click and there's a button to shuffle, and this page actually isn't big enough, so I'm going to pull another. You'd have to scroll down a little bit and you can actually move the backgrounds. Numbers. So what I could do is, you might have to cover up around 3 at this point, but you can shuffle the cards, you can deal the cards, you can reset, and if you didn't want that card set, you could put it in the trash and take out a different card set if you had a different background. In order to change the backgrounds, what you can do, and you can change grade level right here too, but we're going to stick with 3rd grade. To change the background, you can click this button instead of the refresh. This gets rid of tools, this gets rid of background. So are you sure you'd like to clear the background? Okay. Some other tools that you can use, there's facts tables. So if you're looking for facts tables at home, you have to drag all of the tools onto the screen and then you can move them around. So multiplication, division, fact tables, you can click on them and show the different facts and their families. You can change to patterns. So fact patterns, create patterns on here. Change the color. You can clear the board and reset it. This one you just click the X in the corner. There's clock models, counters, counting sticks. There's also dice and dominoes. You can use the dice to play some of the games too. So if you went down to games, you can also, the roll to 1000, so you can choose a dice or you can choose 2 dice. You can make your own dice if you'd like, and then you just roll. You do need to click on the dice before you click the arrows for it to roll. There are different sided dice. So all of these tools are here to help play around fraction circles. Also, there's fact triangles. So if you don't have any fact triangles at home, sometimes people would like to print them off, but you can also have online fact triangles that you can shuffle them up. One comes out, deal, deal, deal. And you can go through all the fact triangles and then you can reset. So if that's a tool that you'd like to use at home also, there are so many things for you to use to practice math at